together. We are few minutes before the start, 2 minutes before the start. Can you please give me a feedback in the chat if you can hear me good? Video is good, audio is good, fantastic, super. Okay, then we need also to check the microphone and video from Jan.
Yes.
Jan from Holland. Jan,
hello. Someone hear
fantastic.
me? Yes.
I can hear you well.
Yes, I hear you too.
Super, super.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
We have it 2 minutes before. Of course, we wait exactly to the time because Jan Holland, I'm from Germany. We are always in time, Jan. Yeah?
Yes, always. That's our country. If you go 1 minute late, then we have problems.
Okay.
It's no problem.
Yes. So super. How is it? How is it in our IT office?
Very good. Very good. We have been working hard last few days because I'm in Poland, of course, and we made a list of things we're gonna be, issues, and they made a plan for the coming weeks to help make these issues, be okay. So it's a very good people, very good staff, and now we made a road, to get everything better. So that's looking very good. But I think the road will never end. There are always new things, so that's no problem. But that's IT. It's like a shop. You can always develop new things in IT. So that's that's nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the question. Oh, moment, I must turn off my phone.
Yeah.
That is the question. Is Facebook ready? Not so really. Yeah. Is Facebook ready? No, will never be. Moment.
No, I don't know.
Okay. We have it. We have technical. Oh, moment. Our team say they have technical problems, but here in the webinar everything is fine. And
I can see you. So.
Yes, we will not wait because the people are expecting that we start in time, and we are starting in time. Okay, we have a lot. So now is exactly 5 o'clock here in Dubai, and it is 2 o'clock in your in
yes.
the office. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to that second update from FutureAdPro. Yesterday update with Mr. Paul, and Paul explained it in his unique style, and I hope you understand everybody, that in FutureAdPro we have not an investment program. We have not a program where the people come in and pay more money out than they paid in. Really, I'm so angry when I hear that people sell the program with a couple of 100% promises and something like that. Everybody must understand, when you sell it in that way, somebody have to pay. This is not working. We have an advertising program which you can use for advertising, and which you can get revenues from the company back when you are part of the community, and you give something for the community. You give your advertising and you click 10 to 20 times per day, but this is not a money in and money out game. This is not how it works. And Paul explained it yesterday, absolutely fantastic way. If you don't have the chance to watch his webinar, it is already on our YouTube channel. You can watch it. Yes, like we say, please understand that point. FutureAdPro is a revenue share. We share the revenues of the company. When we don't have revenues, we can't share anything with you. And this is the truth. And remember when we showed you in the last webinars the picture with the cow, yeah? When we as the community take care about the feed for the cow, then we as the community can also take the milk from the cow. This is how it works. So, but today we will make it a little bit more technical than yesterday. And it is for me an absolute pleasure to present you one of our top leader from all over the world. This is Mr. Jan from Holland. Jan, you can tell about our story, how we met the first time in Budapest, almost 1 year. It was really amazing, and immediately I felt this gentleman is the right person. Then was from my side only the question, will he really deliver? And absolutely he delivered. And he is now one of these most honest people in the company. And we were so happy that that Jan was could fly over to our IT office to help our IT, because it's the best when somebody is doing it who is working every day with that software. Me, Roman, we have so many other tasks, we have so many challenges every day, and we, of course, we want to take care about FutureAdPro, but we can't be so involved in FutureAdPro like is doing it, because he is working every day with that. Yeah. And thank you, Jan, that you flight over. I know you had a fantastic time in our IT office. You see that we have fantastic office now, and it's really good. And I want to give the word to you, because you have the answers for this, for the questions, and you will also share your screen and will give an update about FutureAdPro in a cool way. I will go off here with the camera and with the microphone, and then the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, Stefan. Thank you for those nice introduction words, of course. And yes, we met in a very nice way. Some people don't know me, some people do. I'm Jan, I'm from the Netherlands. I started about 2 years with FutureNet. Someone introduced me, because I'm just like everyone else out there. I'm just a customer, you know. I'm working with the system. I'm not an employee of FutureNet, you know. I'm just like you, all working with the system. And well, it's going okay. I'm supporting my team. And at one moment, you know, I went to see Stefan, because there was one thing, you know, when I started with FutureNet, there was only one thing. I told myself, well, it's not my own company, and there will be issues, of course, in the road ahead. But you also have problems when you have your own company. And well, I saw it half year, and I tested it, FutureNet, and I looked at it, and I thought, well, maybe it can be something. And then I started to get serious about the business. And like I said, it's not my company, but I wanted to see the owners. I wanted to know who they were. And I went together with my wife Margaret. We went to Budapest, because Stefan was there, and we talked with them 2 hours in a row at a small restaurant, and we met. And I had a good feeling about it. Yeah, there was someone with a goal, with a vision. For most important thing, I thought he had a good heart. He is a good person, so we became friends. And we went back to the Netherlands, and we kept on working with a great team. Really perfect people all around, working hard to be successful in FutureNet. And then in the summer I went back to Berlin, and there I met Stefan again in Berlin. It was a very nice 2 or 3 days we were there. We talked about some things, and the first thing I told, well, we must communicate to the people. And the Dutch people is, of course, and Belgium, a small country. And I told, well, I want to tell them in Dutch. And he told, well, okay, you will be the marketing director next to you, Paul, and some other guys, and tell the story about FutureNet. So we went on, and the team went on building and building. And now we got, of course, new AdPro. And I talked with Stefan, and I talked with Roman about the situation, that it's important that experienced customers, you know, people who work every day with the system, must tell what is going on. So I took my flight this week. I do it more. I mean, I'm coming more at the office lately, and I will do that more often in the future. And I think Stefan will agree, because it's important that the people here where I worked with the last 2 days know what's happening in the field, you know. And Roman and Stefan, they do a great job for us, you know, with Formula 1, etc., you know, the opera, all those things that are coming for us. And to make it easier and better, new brilliant ideas that they get into the business. And they're already 6 years there, so you know, they're there to stay. And that's also what I told them. I'm here to stay for the long term, and I want to help you if I can to make everything better. So we said, well, go to Poland, you know, go to the IT office, talk with the people there, talk with them about the issues. And well, we made a list of issues, you know, and there will always be issues. That's no problem, because that's normal in business. But we made a road, you know, a road ahead to get things better, and that's the main thing. So now you know me, and what I'm going to do today for you, I'm going to go to a test website, you know, an AdPro site, to talk about what everything is, what it means. I also have about 29 questions, you know, the top 29 questions here. They came in the last weeks. We'll go through them, and then there will be, of course, new questions, and of course there will be new things to do, new challenges. Just send them, you know, send them in, keep sending them in. Also, for me, very important to tell the leaders in the world, talk with your people, you know, talk with your people about what you learn and what you see today, because there are people starting, and when they start and they don't get the right information sometimes, and that happens, yeah, then things go wrong. And that's sometimes, unfortunately, and sometimes, you know, it just happens. But take responsibility, and get into action to help your team, just like I did. You know, I went in the car, I went in the plane, and I went to the IT office to do the thing we need to do. So now we go to the website. First of all, I'm going to share my screen with you. Takes a minute, so please wait for this to happen. It's connecting. Yes, here it is. Okay. So in a minute you see my screen. Stefan, you see my screen, I think, yeah? Can you not? You see my screen now? You see the AdPro site now? Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Yes, I see.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Normally when people go to the site, they log in, and then they see this, you know, and they apologize, because I'm here, and people are working really very hard every day to get the jobs done. People go home and they work. You know, everybody is very positive and want to help us building, you know, the things we want to have. We want to build our dreams. And I think FutureNet is one of the best companies out there to get the job done. This is the new website, of course. I will go through it very easily. This is the dashboard. Here you see that I'm qualified, and you have to click your ads. Yeah, I come on this point a little bit later, but how this works. Here you see try tutorial. Click at this, yeah, and what you see, something is going open. Look at this. You know, it's just a list how to work with this site. Yeah, please look at it and read it. Explain to your people. And so a lot of issues aren't there because you read this list. Okay, you go back. This is the tutorials. Here you see your ad packs. 21 ad packs of 50 FND and 2 of 10 FND. Yeah. Again, this is a test website, so but it looks the same. You can buy more, of course, and then of course people ask, what are we going to do? Well, first of all, you can buy ad packs with money that comes out of commission from your team and commission out of your own ad packs, of course, because you look at the ads and you get rewarded. And you get rewarded because you work. Don't forget it. We work because we look at ads, and that's why we get paid. In 3 days, yeah, and 8 hours, it's possible for me with these vouchers to buy an ad pack if I want. Yeah, this is possible with vouchers. What is a voucher? A voucher is the commission there's left and that you can use to buy ad packs with. You can buy views, and you can buy codes if you want. Yeah. In this you see 36.39 FND, 63, sorry, 0.39 FND. In 3 days and 8 hours, I can buy an ad pack. Yeah, $50 ad pack. Well, it's too less, so I buy a $10 ad pack. This is at the day 7, 17, and 27 of each month. Those 3 days, you can use your total FND vouchers to buy those things. If you want to buy on other days, yeah, you can buy them with FuturoCoin, you can buy them with Bitcoin, and you can buy them with a code. Yeah? So you can buy every day if you want, but with your FND total vouchers, you can buy only at the 7th, 17th, and 27th. Okay. Let's go back to dashboard. Here you see your total F&D voucher. Yes, this is this number. You see total F&D voucher. You can also put up new money. You can buy more F&D voucher if you want. A voucher is not a code. A voucher, yes, in old AdPro was just your money, what was on the account. And now they call it total F&D voucher. You can put up money with Ethereum, with Bitcoin, and you can put up money with a code. Yeah, and you can sell, well, how much I want to put on, and then you charge your account. Which account? You charge the account where the money must come from. If I do it like this and I tell, well, let's try this, then you go and you put on your address there. We go back to dashboard, so you can put up money if you want to. Here you can see your team. This is a test environment. This person has no team, he's just on his own. But normally you see the username, the registration date, the active ad packs, and the earnings of your team, just like in the old one. 5 levels deep, and you can click and you can see the team until 5 levels deep. Yeah? They are working, the IT is working on it to see 10 levels deep. Yeah? So until now it's 5, but you get paid 10 levels deep, so don't worry. Then you are qualified. Well, that's of course normal. You have to look at those ads. At this moment, everybody, must look a minimum of 10 ads a day. IT is working on it. If you see the compensation plan, if you have got 300-400 ad packs, you have to look 20 ads a day. So at this moment, then you have a status of your position. Well, this person has none. Frontliner with a working ad pack. So if you want to earn commission over your customers in your team, first of all, you have to have status 1. That means you must have 1 direct customer. If you have that, you get 1% on level 1 and 2 over the customers who are buying ad packs there. If you have 2 direct customers, and they each have 1 active ad pack, you have over 4 levels, you get commission, etc., etc. At the end, if you have 5 direct customers, you get 10 levels deep, 1% over each ad pack bought in your team. This is dashboard. Here you see the registration link. People can register underneath you if you want to. Yeah, so you send them this link, and then they can start if they want. This is the dashboard. Yeah? Here you see the username of you, of course. You see your profile. See personal data, name, surname, and email. Company name. That's of course something new. A registration number. Yeah, you have to have a company when you start with FutureNet. Yeah, so because it's business. And because it's business, you must do it the right way. That's also what FutureNet promotes. Honest, legal system to earn money with, and a legal system to build a customer base with. When you go to CoinDeal, yeah, and some people do CoinDeal, some people just do the other one, the Dash one, then the name, the surname, and the email, yeah, must be the same what is in CoinDeal. So it's very important to do that. Yeah, you see CoinDeal and DARP Finance. When you want to pair, they will say the country. If you put a country over there, then they say you go to CoinDeal, or then they say you go to DARP Finance. And if you pair, then you get also, of course, how you say it, you get your token at that moment. Here you get account settings. Password change, yeah, current password, new password, you can do that here. The OTP settings at this moment is not working 100%. The IT office is working with that. Yeah, coming weeks, the OTP will work 100% again. So you can't use it at the moment. Yep. If you want to redeem money, of course, you get an email for if you want to put 100% and say, well, okay, give me the money. You must give a positive answer. Consent. When you start with FutureNet, or when you first log in on the new FutureNet, you get these marketing consents. Yeah, look at them very good. Read them. Yeah, because it's important that you know where you say yes and where you say no to. Some people just go through it and they think, well, okay, I accept it and that's okay. Yeah. There are also some people who made the decision when they did this, because they didn't read good, and then they deleted their account. Yeah. IT is busy, to get something done, so these people can accept again and start over again at the situation where they left. So, but I come in that in the last 28 questions. Okay, settings, personal data, then preferences, doesn't work at this moment. Advertising, very important. FutureNet is an advertising platform. At this moment, we have, of course, we had some issues with the advertising that were put on, but they didn't run. Well, that's just because it's new. They were busy. There were a lot of new ads and they had to be looked at. So how do I make an ad? Nothing changed in that rule. You put a title there. You put a longer title here, a display. You put a website over there, which website you want to show. And then you open it, and then they show you the website, how it looks. You can test it. The recipient settings, it's not active now. Very important in the near future that this will be activated, because then you can really make an advertising much better and much specificer. So that will something that will be happening soon. Can't tell you when, but everybody's working on that. Here you see, normally you see the available views on your account. This person has given them all away, so we don't have views here anymore, but he can buy views and he can buy ad packs. Assign views for this ad. Then you tell, well, okay, 1,000 views for this ad and publish. And then FutureNet will look at it, and at that moment, they will accept it. In the near future, it will go much faster because it will be automated for a great deal. There also will be a button. There were some people who were telling, well, I've got an ad and I don't like this ad. It's a little bit, it's an ad who's forbidden. And people look at it and they tell us, well, what does FutureNet now? Well, FutureNet is going to come with a button when if you see, a website with bad taste, you can push that button and FutureNet get a signal, and then they will remove that advertisement. Yeah, so we can check and we can tell them, how is it possible? Because people make an ad, and the day later they make the same ad, but they adjust it with bad taste things on it. FutureNet does not, for the second time, look at it, because if they must do that, I think there will be 100 people more in the office. Yeah, so they put a little bit more. We see it, and if we look at it, sometimes push that button that will come, and FutureNet will take action, because it must be honest, good, and no nasty things on the advertisement. My ad packs, here you see, one moment, it's coming. My ad packs. On the old system, this person had 20 ad packs. Calculation of commission is very important, of course, the maximum 400 ad packs. He bought 21, he bought one extra, but he only has 20 working. Why? I think it could be because he has no ad on it, and it could be because he does not have the right subscription. Because if you subscribe, and I will see here in a minute, you subscribe only for the first position and not the second position, only 20 ad packs will work for you, and you get commission over it. So you can buy more ad packs. You can buy more ad packs, like I told you, the 7th, 17th, and 27th each month, with the commission that's with the vouchers that's on your I will show you in a minute. Then you can buy it from your own vouchers, but you can buy every day if you want to. You can buy every day with external money, with costs and with codes. Maybe it's also possible. So you can have a code for someone, put it in. I will show you in a minute. Here you see how you do that. You can pay ad packs. I say, well, okay, let's see, I want to buy one ad pack. Go this to the left. I want to buy one ad pack, $50. Yeah? I want to say buy ad pack. Now, then you say not enough F&D dollars on your account. Yeah? You tell, well, what's happening? Because I've got money. Yeah. In 3 days, 8 hours, you can use this money on the 3 days in the month. Yeah? You can buy ad packs with FutureCoin. See, I can buy ad packs with Bitcoin, and I can buy ad packs with a code. If I have a code, I can say, well, I want to buy one. Use the code, put it over there, buy ad packs, and the ad packs will be bought for you. So this is how you can buy 50 or 10 F&D ad packs. Buy ad views, the same. You can buy more views. 1,000 views will cost you 3 F&D. Yeah. So if you want more advertisement, but you don't want more packs, it's possible. Just buy 1,000 views. And the 1,000 views cost 3 F&D. You buy it with your total F&D voucher, or you can buy it with FutureCoin, or you can buy it with AdPro. So you can tell here, okay, how much, 1 or 2, and you buy 2,000 views, and they cost 6 F&D. And you can tell, well, buy the views. So you can buy views every day. I even buy views for prospects, you know, for customers who want to be a customer for me. I just buy for a few thousand views, and I go to my customer and I tell him, well, why don't you just try it out? And I give him 500 views. It's marketing material. You can go out and then you get customers like that. And maybe you even get, you know, some business partners also like that. Let them try the product. We don't have tools. We don't have something else. We have advertisement. Yeah. So let people try the product. So you can buy views. What ads? That's the same, of course. One moment. Yeah. Here you see the ads, of course. That stays the same. Nothing else like that. You can manage your ads. What do you do then? Published ad list. This person has got one advertising, you know. He put in 17,120 views. 3,103 people, you know, viewed it, and 500 clicks were there. Okay, so but you can assign more views. If you have got views here, you can, when you buy an ad pack, you know, for example, and you get 800 new views or 160 views because you buy a product, and the product is advertisement. Then you can, well, put those views, put them there, and put them in this ad or make a new ad. Yeah, so you can only need one ad for your company, make advertising, and every time you buy an ad pack or you buy views, you can put them also in existing advertising. Subscription, like I said, and here you see it, you know, this person only has 21 ad packs, but he only has a free subscription. So he gets commission when he looks at ads, you know, you have to work for it. He gets paid, you know, if we over 5 $10 ad packs, and he get paid over 20 $50 ad packs. If he wants to get paid over 21 $50 ad packs, he has to go to Light, you know, he has to buy it. Yeah? And he can buy it, of course, when you tell it buy. I click buy 6 months. What will happen? You get a possibility, you buy Light for 6 months. You can buy it in 3 days and 8 hours from your total F&D vouchers, or you can buy it with FutureCoin and use codes. So you can also buy it every day. It's also possible, but that with external money coming in. There were people, and I will come on later on in the questions, had of course the advertising account where there was still money left, where you can buy these with. The IT is working on it to get those advertising account up for the people who are active in AdPro 1. People who are active in only AdPro 2 never had this, so they won't get it. Yeah. So that will come back as soon as possible. This was subscription. Landing page, they're working on it. Business. There's a colleague of mine over there. sorry. I was talking a little bit loud, so I do it a little bit less. Sorry. When you go to business and you go to my team and you click on your team, of course, and you see frontliners. This person has no frontliners. You know, he's just working in his own. And there's of course someone, normally here are people here, and you have your team over there just like it was, and then you can go down in your team. That's no problem. Okay. Again, you have here your online account, as we showed you. You can put money on it, and this is of course at this moment the total F&D voucher. Then it's marketing. You have got more marketing plans, but very important for you here is if you go to CoinDeal, how does it work? Here you have a video how to make and verify a profile on CoinDeal, how to navigate through CoinDeal's website, and how to transfer funds to CoinDeal account, and how to buy and sell and exchange Futuro coins through exchange markets. So it is very important for new people to show them this, because you must have a CoinDeal account, or at the other exchange, because you need to be verified, and verification goes to CoinDeal or etc. For example, and then you have to be all 3 positions in CoinDeal. You must be verified. Look at those videos, they will tell you. And after you were verified at all those 3, make an account, put up your ID or driver's license, and then, you know, make also a document where it says where you live. If those 3 documents of those 3 positions are positive at the two exchanges, then you can pair, and then you get the token. Not before. Some people do it before they get all 3 verified, and then they get a failed answer from FutureNet. Well, because it's too soon. You have to wait, to get all 3 positions verified, all 2 positions verified at CoinDeal. So look at these videos, please. It's marketing codes. Okay, one moment. Take some time here. Yes. Okay, my account balance. Total vouchers again 36.39. You can use this. Again at the 7th, 17th, and 27th. If you put in new money, of course, you can buy, of course, also with coins and with codes. You can put up money here. Then you can buy a code sooner. This is the money for redemption. You can redeem your money every day. Every day. I will come back in that in a minute. But you can create only at the 7th, 17th, and the 27th. You can create a code from your F&D vouchers. Yes, normally we are used that when we make a code or we redeem money in FutureNet FutureAdPro, that 5% goes to the matrix. When you make a code, 5% goes to the matrix. You see $10, 10 F&D. With the fee, it's $10.50. That was like it was. That will stay when you create a code. When you redeem money, by redemption, then it's 10% that goes to the matrix. When you make a code, it's 5% that goes to the matrix. You can make codes. I can make codes, and as you see here, this person has made 1, 2, 3 codes. And this one he deleted it, and this one is used. You can also make codes on those 3 days, of course, and then leave them here standing. If someone comes to you and he wants to have advertisement, then you can give him a code. So you can make also codes for between this period of 10 days. That's also possible. Commissions. What do you see here? You see commissions, totally commission 115.16 F&D. This is not your total number, what's here? What is here? No, what you see here, and some people sometimes make a mistake, this is just the total amount of commission you earned in the last period. When you when you bought a code, it will go from this number, of course, etc., etc. So this is just the total amount of commission that you got on these days, and it will accumulate all year through. So this is not what the money you can get out. No, 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 no. This is just what you got in the last period accumulated. You have payments. What did this person pay? This person has already 61.75 FND vouchers spent. Where did he spend it on? No, he spent it on, as you see, AdPacks. From the balance, but also from FutureCoin. That is from the balance. This one he bought with this one. Yeah, so this is, you can download them, of course. These are payments. When you redeem money, yeah, those things will be somewhere else. But if you pay with FutureCoin, you put in money, then it will also be here. Then we got redemption. Redemption is, of course, very important because people want to get money out of the system because you work for it and you earned it. So that's very good. Total earned F&A vouchers is now 63.39. He can redeem also 63 FND.39. He can redeem it if he wants to. You can redeem it in FutureCoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin at this moment. When we are into the questions in a moment, you will hear from me that the owners, the CEOs of the company, are bringing in back Nate Teller and a few other possibilities, to get money in and to get money out the coming weeks. So here you put in the money you want to get in and you want to get out, or you want to get out, sorry, you want to redeem. And this is the address where you want to go the money to. You go to CoinDeal and you select, and you can see it in the videos, you select your FutureCoin wallet and you tell, well, please, I want to put on money on it. And then you get an address, and that address you can put over there. You put an enter and you get an email. Yeah, and you must confirm that email, and then the things will go working for you. And here you will see then at that moment the money that is redeemed and what the status is. What do you see? The date, how do you did it, with which coin, the amount, the fee, of course, the amount of redemption, you confirmed it, and here you see the 10%. 10% will go to the FutureNet matrix. The status, eventually he will say finished or rejection, and the address where they sent the money to. So here you can look back everything that you want to see, but it's almost the same as in the old ones. So this is redemption. Then you have status. We already seen this, of course. Maximum. If you have 5 front customers, frontline on your first level, then you get paid 10 levels deep. It will grow. I mean, you start with 1 customer, you get 2 levels. At the end, you have 5 personal customers, and you can have 10 levels deep. It's really enormous, much what they're gonna give. At the end, the growth can be enormous like that. But my colleague, Paul, yesterday told already, and in other webinars, that it's really very good if you want to build a team, because you can build a team much bigger. Here you have support, and here you have terms of use. This is the website. This is how it works. It's nothing much has changed on the websites, because what you have to do is you make an ad. When must I make an ad? To get commission, you pay, let's say you pay an ad pack a day. And when you buy it, you must make an ad in 7 days. The commission starts at day 1. Then 7 days later, if you don't have the ad already there, and you do it in day 10, then for 3 days, day 8, 9, and 10, you won't get commission. You have until day 30, from the day you bought it until day 30, you have the time to put the ad there and eventually get all the commission by working and looking at the ads, of course, that you earn then at the end. So you must put up an ad. at sometimes last week there was some days a little bit less commission because the advertisements weren't working very well because there were a lot. Yeah. So now FutureNet fixed it and they put the date a little bit different, but it's no issue. At the end, you get the commission if you work for it and just look at the ads. Yeah. And now it has to work, I think, 100% in the back office for the commission that you must get every day. So this is a website. This is the first thing I wanted to show you. Now we're going to go through something else, that is questions that came in at FutureNet. Yeah, they made a special email address and you sent the questions to FutureNet. So we're going to go through those questions together. Let's see. Yes. Okay, let's put this guy away. These are the top questions. Questions code from Matrix to AdPro and back. We were used that we could buy codes in the Matrix and buy ad packs in AdPro, and we could buy codes in AdPro, and then we could you know, make an upgrade in the Matrix or whatever. That's not there, and at this moment we don't know if that's coming back, so that's a no for this moment. Old documents, people need old documents, of course, yeah, for taxes, etc., you know, because we have to, yeah, have those things. The IT is working on it. Yeah, I think there will be some kind of link, and then you can go back to your old website of AdPro 1, but it's only like a library. You can't do anything, but you can look at it and you can download things, etc., etc. So they're working on that. Must I use all my views I had in Fab 1? Yes. Please make the ads and put all your views into more ads. Yeah, because then all your commission will go running. Yeah, so you get the money that you work for by looking at ads every day. Advertising account from Fab 1. I already told you, IT is working on it. Now we've got a list with dates also attached to it. So we really have got, you know, a map out there, you know, when we're going to do what. So you will see that, and maybe we will tell more often about it, what we are doing, you know, and we are really working in the back office for you to make everything happen. Advertising account Fab will be back as soon as possible for the people who had one in Fab 1. The OTP is not working now. They also are working on it. AdPro and Matrix, you know, 5% will go into the Matrix when you buy a code, and 10% will go into the Matrix if you redeem money. Yeah? They are working on it, IT, and it's working as soon as possible. Sometimes people do not get a token from CoinDeal. Please, again, one step is get an account. Second step is put your ID there by CoinDeal. And the third step is, where do I live? You know, put also these things onto CoinDeal and the other one, the dash one. Yeah, put it there, and afterwards you can pair those two things. If you really still have an issue afterwards, you know, it doesn't work, put it to the help desk, and then they will answer to you, of course. The numbers on the dashboard. Yeah, what I saw sometimes, the numbers on the dashboard, you know, were not 100%. That's one reason, is because at the last week, at the 7th, people bought a lot of, you know, a lot of ad packs, etc. So there was a lot of, you know, delay. And now you see the delay is getting empty. Yeah, and in a few days it should be working 100%. That you see, okay, my vouchers total there is 100%. What I still have left. Yeah, so they are working on that and working on it as we speak, and it should be perfect, well, very soon, very fast, because I think that's very important that we know, hey, we worked for it, and what did I earn? Okay. Blocked funds. Well, blocked funds is a little bit, of course, you know, a strange word, but okay, it's just, you know, when you redeem money and it's not out there yet. Then at blocked funds there can be 100 FND. It's just a reservation. When you eventually got the money, then it should be 0. Yeah? And then that's blocked funds. It's not that you don't get it, it's just that it's working on it. Old codes from Fab 1. Yeah, the old codes from Feb 1 people made, they also will be there very soon. So IT is also working on this issue to get this job done also. Old codes from the matrix to buy ad packs. There were people who bought in the matrix. They bought codes from the money they earned there to buy ad packs. At this moment, as you see at number 1, from matrix to AdPro and back, it's not possible. So if you have old codes and you really want to buy ad packs of it, but it's not possible now, you can send it to the help desk, give them the code numbers, yeah, and then they will delete the code, cancel the code, and you will get the money back on your matrix account. Yeah, so if you have codes in matrix and you want to buy ad packs with it, but now it's not possible, then send them to the help desk. They will cancel those codes and the money will go back into your account. What have we more here? Yes. Other pay in and pay out in for Feb 2. Well, what do they mean with it? You know, we got NetTeller and Perfect Money, etc. The CEOs told this yesterday in their webinar. That's also one of the things I like about Stefan and about Roman, you know. They did something. They listened to us, you know, and we told them something. And normally, you know, those people are CEOs, and most of the CEOs are too proud, you know, just to tell, well, okay, we did something, well, listen to you, we turn it back, you know, and we make it happen for them. That's what I like most about those two guys, that they are not too proud to listen to us, and if they must adjust something, then they do it. I like that very much about Stefan and about Roman. Report advertising. I told you already, if you see some advertisement that is not very tasty, there will be a button. You can send it to FutureNet and they will take action for this advertisement. Okay. People must reactivate their account. Yeah, they got an email when they start up, well, I must reactivate my account, and they don't get the link. Well, most of the times that is because the email address is not okay. You did probably sometimes in AdPro 1 made a change in your email address, yeah, and it didn't come through in AdPro 2. So if you have this issue, please go to your sponsor or your upline or the people you work with together, because you can't go in your office, in your back office, of course, and make a ticket. Send it to the help desk and they will help you. Yeah, that's also what I tell. If you have a team, tell this to your team, help them move on. Yeah. Okay, team 1 to 10. In the back office, you saw 1 to 5. Well, at this moment, you get commission in your team 10 levels deep if you're qualified. Yeah, if you have got status 5. Yeah, so that's no issue. But to really get it also visual, the IT is working on it. So I and you and everybody can look in that team 10 levels deep. Also, that is on the list that they work on at this moment. Okay, when can I buy ad packs? When can I buy views? And when can I buy subscription? I already told you at the 7th, 17th, 27th, yeah, you can buy commission, you can buy from the vouchers on your site. Yeah, but if you want to pay with a code, if you want to pay with coins, yeah, with external money coming in, you can buy every day. Yeah. Okay. Why does it take long to get my ad in the air? There are just a lot of ads. You know, there are hundreds of thousands ads. People want to put their ad up, and that's why it takes. But I know they've done a lot yesterday, and they move on very fast, very fast. You must fill in a company number and a name, yeah, when you register. Again, this is a business. Yeah, this is really an advertising business. So it's not a saving account. It's not you know, it's not an investment account. It's a business. Yeah, so you must have a business. What is an F&D voucher? We talk about F&D voucher, and in the old one we were talking about commission, total commission. This is the total money you can redeem or buy products with. It's not the total commission you earned. No, it's what is left. Because when you get a total commission of 10,000 F&D, but you buy something tomorrow from 4,000 FND, yeah, there is still 6,000 FND voucher left. Yeah, okay. What is a code? A code, you can create a code that's value, of course, and you can give it away to a prospect or to a customer, or you use it yourself. That's also possible. Must I watch 10, 12, or 20 ads a day? IT is working on it, yes, but at this moment, you know, you have to watch 10, just look at what the system is saying. Yeah? But I already look 20 ads a day. Why? Well, it's good for the company, you know, and I'm sure to get my money and my F&D voucher. So, and I like to do it. When I cancel or delete my ad, I will lose my views. Yes, I've heard this before. IT is working on this. Yeah. So IT is working on it, and when it's complete and you still have some issues, please send them afterwards to the help desk. What can I redeem maximum in one transaction at FutureAdPro? 1000 FND. If you want to move to get a next transaction, you must wait that the first one is finished. Yeah? I do not have 5 active customers on my first level. That was something that was on the screen for a long time. Well, it's not anymore now there, I see, because it's solved. Yeah, so that's okay. But if you want to have your total commission of your team, you must have 5 personal customers who have at least 1 active ad pack. When you by mistake in Fab2 end your account, some people did it, they pushed the wrong button. Well, you will be able to change this. Yeah? IT is working on it to create a possibility for the people to reactivate their account at the moment they push the wrong button. So we are working on that. Will there be more issues later? People, when I started this webinar, I told you I'm from, you know, the traditional company. I got a wholesale company with people, with buyers, with customers, with suppliers, with people who delivered me products, etc., etc., etc. There will always be issues in business. Please accept it. If you don't and you can't accept it, you know, then it will be a very tough road ahead, because it will always be more developments, new developments, and at the end we will say, well, yeah, it cost a lot of energy, but we got better, you know, and we all got better with FutureNet at that moment, but it takes time. Yeah? This list is also a list, you know, that is alive. And what do I mean with it? Now we've got 29 things on it. Yeah, maybe someday it will be 15. Maybe someday it will be 35 questions. Yeah? It's a thing that is living and it's changing every day because people work with it. And FutureNet and the people here in the IT center and at the help desk, they are working very hard to get the job done. Yeah, for the coming weeks, we made an agenda and a road ahead, you know, to get the most things that we don't like and it's not going okay, yeah, to get them fixed. Yeah. So this is the presentation about the website. This is the presentation about the questions we have. I have to go this one out, one moment. So yes, and I go to this one. Yes, okay. One moment, and I have to say stop sharing. Okay, so now you see me again. Thank you for your time. Well, it takes a little bit more than we planned, but it's okay. I hope to come back more often, you know, to tell you about the developments about the platform, because I think it's important that we all know that how it works, and so we learn every day. Well, Stefan, I give you the word back. Thank you for this time, and you can go on now, my friend.
Thank you very much, dear Jan. You should be a teacher.
Well, you never know. You never know, Stefan.
Not good idea, because as a teacher you can't make money, and in future you can.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Money. You have much more freedom, and even as a teacher you have a lot of challenges to fix. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the point. Yeah, like Jan said when he talked about his story. Yeah, is always in life you have challenges. This is like it is, yeah. And we would be, and we go online with our FutureAdPro and with any other program or with product or whatever, and everything would work fantastic from day one. But from time to time, you know, it is not so easy, and we do our best. My suggestion is, don't lose the focus on the big picture. Yeah, don't forget what we are doing here. We will present FutureNet 2.0 with so fantastic things. Yeah, and we have FutureAdPro will be ready in a few days, of course. And everything is really fantastic. You are at the right time in the right company, and with leaders like Jan, we are so proud to work together with you, Jan. Fantastic, fantastic. From my side, that was everything for today, because we have another update webinar on Friday. Sickness is over, and then see you on Friday. And one more time, thank you for you, Jan. Have a great day.
Thank you, Stefan. Thank you for your trust. Yeah, talk to you later. Bye bye, everybody.